7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The installation guide, which is just click to install, but this guide will show you how to install it on any web hosting platform from scratch. Now the first thing you have to do is to go to www.wordpress.org to download the latest WordPress version of the software. So once you do that, just click on the download button right here. So I've already downloaded one, which is on the desktop right here. So the next thing to do is to go to your I believe by now you have registered your own domain, and you have posted the domain as well. So go to, mine is iPage. I already have some domains which I've registered, and I have 3 websites hosted on my own domain. I also have a WordPress website. Let's go through that. www.globalnewsmark.com is a WordPress website I installed by myself, and I update it by myself as well every day. So here is my web hosting account right here. So I'm going to log in after downloading the WordPress software. So I'm going to log in right here to create the directory I want to install my new WordPress software. So here is the WordPress website. You can see this is me. This is a news website. These are adverts from Google and other publisher ads company. So as you can see, this is these are widgets. This is a video widgets right here. And I have other widgets at the right side. These are the posts right here. This is a website that run a WordPress platform. Though this is a premium theme, is a premium theme. Is a news theme right here. So now here is my control panel for my web hosting platform. So right now the first thing to do is to go to the file manager, since I'm going to be using a subdomain for my own for the new installation. So right here I'm going to choose I want the website to be based on sports. It depends on your niche. This is just a sample video. So here, these are all these folders are my website's files, the ones I've installed previously. I have 3 websites hosted on this domain. So right now I'm going to create a new directory depending on the hosting platform you are. So here I'm going to choose sports, and I click on save. So I've created the new directory. So the second step is to go to my domain central right here, so that I can point to that directory which I want to install the new WordPress software. So here is the domain central. I have 3 domains right here. This global news mag, www.investtrendy.com and www.nigercruise.com. So right here I'm going to be using nigercruise.com. Note, if you are using a domain not a subdomain, all you need to do is, after creating the folder, creating a folder is not compulsory, but we do this to keep all our files in the file manager well arranged. So after creating a folder, all you need to do is to come to the pointer right here. Like, I recently created a folder called sports. So here this is the subdirectory, so all I need to do is to type sports right here. So, and I click on save, and that the website will be pointed to the sports folder. So now I'm going to create a subdomain which I'm going to point my sports folder to. So I'm going to create a subdomain called sports right here. So here is the subdomain called sports. Then I'm going to point the subdomain to sports as well, which is the folder I created, and I'm going to click on add. As you can see, I've added sports as my subdomain, and I've also pointed the subdirectory to the sports directory. So here I'm going to the next step is to create a database for the new WordPress website you want to install. So right here I'm going to create my SQL database. So I click on my SQL. So in this place I'm going to add a database. This is my database platform. These are all the database I have right here. So I'm going to add a new database. This is very important for your WordPress installation. So here I name the database sports. Then the user's name, I name it sports as well. The password, I can name it sports too. Then the confirm the password. You can give your own database any name you like depending on your niche. Since this website is going to be based on sports, so that's why I use sports. So I click on add database. So as you can see, I've added the database called sports. So here, this is a very important aspect of the installation. So the next step is to click on the sports. So once I click on the sports, I have to generate a code which I'm going to add to the WordPress config file before I can install the WordPress after uploading it to the server. So I click on generate code. So all these codes are very important. As you can see, I've generated this code, and what I do is to copy this code and paste it in a notepad. It's very important. So I'm going to create a new notepad right here. Notepad. So I'm going to paste this, then I'm going to minimize it. So now we are through with the database and the directory and the pointing aspect. So the next step is to go to the FileZilla client. Now this FileZilla is a software that we use to upload files and folders onto our web hosting platform. So now what I'm going to do is, first I have to extract the WordPress zip file onto the desktop. You can use WinZip or WinRAR to extract a zip file. So I'm going to extract it onto the desktop. Okay, so I've extracted it. So see, the files has been extracted to the desktop. So the next step is to double click on the WordPress folder and look for the file called wp config sample.php, which is the file. So the first step to do is to rename this file to wp-config.php. And the next step is to right click on the file and click on edit. Edit, you can use a notepad to edit the file. So I click on edit. So here is where we're going to be adding the database code we've generated previously. So right now these are the database. So first thing is to copy the database name right here. Then you come back to this place and look for where they wrote database name. Is this is the DB name. So here where they wrote the database name, here you delete the informations here and you paste the information you copied right here. So the next thing is to look for the database user's name right here. So you go back to this place and copy the user's name, which I use ports, and you come to this place and delete this, and you paste this right here. Then the next step is to go and copy the password. I use port as the password as well. So the next step is to scroll and look for where password here is. So here I'm going to type sports. So the next step is to copy the server name, which is also called the host name. So going back to this place, and here I'm going to type localhost. I'm going to delete the localhost and paste the database host name right here. So these are all the informations I need to edit. So I now click on close, and I click on save. So, and I can now save this information as well. So to confirm if the information has been saved, you can click on open. You can go back and check, because all the informations must be correct. If not, the WordPress installation will not be successful. So I've closed this. So the next step is to now upload all these files into the spot folder directory I created on my web hosting platform. So right now I'm going to, don't forget to rename a config file to wp config.php as it is right there. So right now I'm going to double click on FileZilla. As you all know, FileZilla is a software we use to copy files and folders into our web hosting platform. So here is my login details. Once you register for a hosting account and you have a domain, you will have your own FTP login details depending on the hosting company you are using to host your website. So here is my own login details. So once you are successfully logged in, on the right side of the FileZilla, you are going to see all the directories and the files on your website, on your web hosting platform. So I've successfully logged in right here. So as you can see, this is the sports folder I've created. So this folder will be empty. So this folder is empty. So the next thing is to this my the files and folders on my computer. This is the files and folders on my web hosting platform on the right side. So I'm going to go to desktop and look for the WordPress folder. So the next thing is to this is the WordPress folder. Is it right here? So I'm going to uh, click. Okay, this is the folder right here. So I'm going to open the folder. So the next thing is to copy all the files in this folder from the beginning. I'm going to copy them from the beginning by selecting them. So I've selected all the files in this folder. So I will now left click and use the mouse to drag and drop all these files into the sports directory. So as I dragged it, these are the queued files. So the files will start copying depending on how fast your internet connection is, and it takes some couple of minutes. So once you give it time to copy, as it's copying, you'll be seeing the rate at which the files are being transferred right here. If they are failed transfer, you see them here. All you need to do, if you have a failed transfer, just click on the failed transfer, then you right click and select the options to reset and add to queue. So once they are back to queue, you will now click on process queue for you to be able to make sure that all the files are copied onto the directory on your web hosting platform. So let's give you a couple of minutes for the files to finish copying. Like I mentioned earlier, this is an easy guide, and it is a step-by-step guide. And for those who want to install a WordPress website directly from the hosting platform without using any third-party WordPress web hosting application. Most people are aware that some web hosting companies have the WordPress script, which you can just click to install. But the disadvantages of that is it installs into any folder on the domain directory. But this installation is an easy guide for you to install it whenever you want to install it, and you can also use this to install for other people who have their own domain and hosting platform or subdomains. So as you can see, all the files has been transferred successfully. So you can see there is no more files in the queued files, and there is no failed transfer. The total successful transfers are 1156 files. So the next step is to minimize this and go to your browser. Then you type your domain name www. This is the domain name I installed the WordPress files, www.sports.nigercruise.com. Then you press enter. Now if everything was done successfully, it's going to open a WordPress installation page. You can see. So all you need to do is to click on continue. If you get an error on that page, you have to go back to your database and enter all the information you've edited correctly. If you get an error, or you have to make sure that all the files are copied into the sports directory or the domain directory you created in your own web hosting platform. So right here, the site title will be global sports updates. User's name, I can use admin. The password, I can use sports or anything you like. so to type the password again. So the email I can use a support at .com. So then I click on install. In few seconds the WordPress application will be installed. As you can see, the WordPress has been installed successfully. So to confirm, all you need to do is to open the URL in a new tab, sports. So you are going to see a new WordPress installation with a sample post. Here is the WordPress installation. So now the next step is to log in to the dashboard. So here I'm going to click on login. So the dashboard of the WordPress is where you'll be making the posts and doing any editing and customization, and anything you do on the dashboard will appear on the main website. So here I'm going to log in using the admin, then the password. So here is the WordPress dashboard. So here there's a new version of WordPress, so I can quickly update this right here. Click on update now. So let me quickly go back to the main website. So this is the default theme. So now the WordPress software has been updated successfully. So the first thing to do is if you would like to change the default theme, you go to the appearance and click on themes. So these are the free themes available. You can purchase the premium themes or get any other free themes and upload them via the plugin area. So here I'm going to, let's try out some themes. Let's try this 2013 theme. So let me try this. I've activated the 2013 themes. So let me quickly refresh the website. So here is the 2013 themes. Let's try another one. Let's try the 2012. So here is the 2012 theme. So right here I'm going to show you, these are the menus right here. So I'm going to quickly show you how to add some quick menus, like a premium professional website. So the first thing is to you can either add a menu linking to a particular link, or add a menu via the category section. So here I'm going to go to the category. Now this niche is a sports niche, so here I can start with soccer, as the first category. So then I click on add new category. Then I can type basketball. And I click on add new category. Then golf. And add new category. Here wrestling. Here can be tennis. Then this word tournaments. Then I can add about us. Then contact us. You can add as many categories as you want right here, and you can add them to the top domain or the main menu. So right now let's go and add this to the main menu right here. So we go to appearance and we go to menus. So this is the main menu. So this is a sample page. I'm going to delete this one. So I'm going to the categories and I'll click on view all. So I'm going to mark all these categories that I've newly created, and then I click on add to menu. So after clicking on add to menu, I can arrange the categories. I can put this one right here, this one will be here, contact us will be here. All you have to do is to click on drag and drop, and about us will be here, the word tournaments will be here. So once you are through with the arrangement, all you need to do is to click on create menu. If you are adding this menu to the top option, you have to name this a top menu. So here I'm going to mark primary menu, then I'm going to click on save. So right now, if you go back and refresh this place, you will see that all these menus will appear right here. Menus have newly created. You can see all the menus are right here. So the reason why it's good to always create menus is if you make a new post and the post has something to do with soccer, all the posts will come here, and though it will still appear on the home page, but it will come here. So anybody that click on soccer will see all the soccer informations. Same thing goes to basketball, golf, tennis, wrestling, world tournament, about us, and contact us. So right here you've learned how to create the menu. I'm going to show you how to add a plugin additional softwares that you can install that can make your website look unique somehow, like the social icons, the share buttons. So I'm going to add new right here. So right here I'm going to search for a plugin. Let's assume I want to add a share button plugin. So there's one I've been using lately, add to any. So this plugin is a share button to add the social icons to all the posts for your readers to be able to share your posts with their friends and colleagues. So click on activate plugin. Though there's no much post on this new website right now, but there's a sample post. So this let me refresh this and see if the plugin is going to appear right here. If you can't see it, then once you create a new post, you are going to see the social icons. So as you can see, this is the new plugin I just installed right here. It has appeared. So now we have to here. Don't forget that you can also integrate a forum to your WordPress. There's a plugin you can use for that, Wordpress or BBPress. So all you need to do is to create categories. You can name it forum and put it in any of this area. Then install the plugin, either BBPress or Wordpress. Then you now link the forum plugin to the category called for forum right here. So so now you have a forum on your WordPress website. So here I'm going to show you how to create a new post. So just go to post, click on add new, and I'm going to use a quick a sample post I have right here about sports, depending on your own niche. So I click on copy. The topic of this post is the benefits of golf fitness stretch trainer. So right here I'm going to paste this. Then here is a topic, so I'm going to copy this and paste it right here, the title. So right here I'm going to select the category. Since it has something to do with golf, I'm going to select golf. Then I can add read more to it. This is the read more icon. So here I can Google for an image so that it will make the WordPress websites look somehow professional. So here I can paste the title for me to get a related image. I can then edit the image or create a fresh image as well. So this has look for something that has to do with golf. So here is okay, something like no. Okay, something like this. Then I just right click and copy the image, and I can paste it right here. So I can make it bigger or smaller by clicking and widening it a bit. So once you are through with this, all you need to do is to click on publish. So now the post has been published. So to view the post, all you need to do is to refresh the URL. As you can see, this is a new post I just made. To read the full post, click on continue reading. So this is the post. Now to change this, just another WordPress, you just have to go to customization on the appearance. You click on customize right here. So here you can change the title tagline to global sports world tournament. Events and updates. So you can just save this. So here it is. You can change the font, the colors, the background right here. So let me close this. So here you can add the widgets from the appearance. You can add the social icon widgets to the left side, the search widgets, the RRS, and so many other things. If you want to add any widgets either to the left or to the right side, all you need to do is to drag the widget and put it here. If I want to add the calendar, for example, just can drag it and put it anyway. Let's assume I want to put it there. Just put it there, then I click on save. So you go to this place and you refresh, you will see the calendar. As you can see, this is the calendar I just added right here. So I hope you all enjoy this video. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got more of these how-tos and tutorials coming up. So thank you for watching. Bye.